Kia ora, this is Bruno, reporting for Kea Kids News. Today we'll meet Nia, just one of hundreds of tamariki who have been affected by one of New Zealand's worst storms ever. At Muriwai, there was a gigantic, tragic slip, when tons and tons of soaking wet hillside came crashing down because there had been so much rain. A few days after the slip, even though it wasn't damaged, Nia's home was red-stickered, which meant they couldn't go back there because all the ground around it was unsafe. Nia's family are staying at a campground and don't even know when they'll be allowed to go home. What can you remember from that night?
There was some loud noises. It sounded like sort of like a snapping tree, like falling down, but a lot of them at the same time.
What kind of things did you see?
There was a bunch of people running around on the road, and there was leaves and debris everywhere. It was pretty hectic.
Are there any funny stories from the night?
There was one lady who apparently slept naked and then was running around naked on the road, but thankfully I didn't get to witness that.
Who's been helping you?
There's just the Surf Lifer Club and stuff, and they have clothes and toys for kids.
What's it like in the campground?
Not great. School's difficult and the caravan's small. Well, it's hard living with my family even closer now.
How did you find out you needed to help people that night?
There was a lot going on. It was very stormy, a lot of rain, a lot of wind, and quite a lot of chaos. I had a phone call from the club administrator, so I went down and opened the club.
Who did you help?
All of the residents that had been evacuated out of their homes and been told to leave and go to the club immediately and meet there. So we took them all into the club.
Were there many surf club kids helping?
Yes, there were, Bruno. There was a number of younger members who really stepped up to the mark, you know, made the club proud. They immediately got some boats out and down to the bottom of the driveway, which was completely flooded, and used those to ferry people across to safety at the club because it was too deep to walk through and too dangerous and dark.
What does it feel like when you look at the slips now?
It's pretty scary, but I just hope that it won't happen again.
What's it like living where people aren't allowed to come?
Well, it's pretty crazy with having to wait to get in with all these big queues and stuff.
This is why we aren't allowed in. There's a cordon in place. What is a cordon?
Cordon's an area just to keep the public safe, keep tourists out. It's residents only, and we just got to make sure that other people don't go in there. It's too dangerous.
Have you had any tourists or general public come into the cordon so far?
Yes, we have. They get very sneaky sometimes. They tell us fibs about where they're going, and they're going down fishing.
So, with all this serious talk, you must be really hungry, because I definitely am. My mum baked us some delicious banana loaf muffins. Do you have any books remaining from your house?
I have 2 that I brought over. I thought we were just going on for a 2-night trip when we evacuated.
Then I might have something that you might like.
Oh, whoa! Oh, I like D&D.
You play D&D?
Yeah.
I play D&D too.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm Bruno, reporting from the Muriwai Cordon for Kea Kids News.